everyone. My name is Syra.
And I'm Josh.
And we are full-time online resellers.
And today we're going to go over our best sales of last week.
Let's go.
All right, guys. So the first item here is a Disney Parks popcorn bucket, Mr. Toad's.
It's actually a pair of two of them.
Yeah, so this one we found it at a thrift store, right? In Sarasota. And so this, I think
didn't come from a yard sale?
No, it came from the thrift store for Mission, I believe. And so this one, they sold it for us. We kind of paid for those. We paid like $10, right? Each. We paid $10 each.
Maybe
I remember.
Around there.
So we sold it for $49.95. They did take a couple months to sell. And then let's see here. The next item here, we sold a Rolling Stones men's $94.95 Voodoo Lounge Tour T-shirt. This one, did we get this one at the bins?
I think that's a yard sale. And I was hoping that was an original, but it's obviously a reprint, so just $15, but
yeah.
It was still a quick sale.
Yeah. So,
I think we paid $1 or $2 for it.
Yeah, so, and then this one, Salomon Escape 7 Pilot men's ski boots. So these ones, we got them at a Goodwill, right?
Mm-hmm. And those are cross-country ski boots, and I had saw them at the Goodwill before, like the week before, and they were priced too high. And then we came the next week after they changed the color for 50% off, and it happened to be that color. I think it was purple. And then they fell into the price that we needed, so picked them up. They were still there.
Even the lady, right, from the checkout, she was like, "Oh, those are nice." I was like, "Yeah, they're ours, okay." But yeah, so I don't know how much did you pay for that?
$10.
Oh, $10.
They were 20 and 50% off. $10.
Yeah, they sold pretty quickly too. Those like they have a good sell-through rate.
It's winter time too.
Yeah, and then oh my God, these ones we've had it for a long time, right?
We had a bunch of off-brand PlayStation 3 controllers. I found them at a bin store called the Hot Bins. Mm-hmm. I think we paid $2 a piece, and they're not super big money getters, but they all sold. I think we had like 6 of them. They all sold already for $12 each plus shipping.
Yeah, they've been selling throughout the year. Like they're not super good like sellers, but they don't have fast sell through.
I probably won't pick them up again unless they're like $1. Yeah. Then I'll still pick them up. But.
Yeah, and then so this is a candlelight woman's layered sheer midi dress. So right now we're kind of trying to like go like style based on a lot of the clothing that we find, because it's kind of difficult. We go to the Goodwill bins, and sometimes it's kind of difficult to find everything brand and stuff. So I'm going a lot by like style base, and so this one, I kind of I kind of put it as a fairy, flowy. So I kind of put all those keywords to kind of see if it would sell like that, and it did sell pretty quickly, $29.95. And this was our full, like we were asking for that, right? It wasn't like an offer.
Yeah,
it wasn't.
That's a full price.
Yeah, full price. So I mean, I was pretty impressed with this, honestly, because this is something that we're doing new, and I think it's working. Going by style base, and so this next one,
we've had that for a while. I don't even remember where we got it. Probably we got it from the bins in Sarasota, and so I probably paid like $2 to $3 for it, I think. And I mean, it took a while to sell. I think we've had it for about a year, but it did sell full price because I kind of forgot about it, and I didn't even lower the price or anything. But someone just bought it, so that shipped out.
Yeah, so $69.95 plus shipping. And then this one, we got it at a yard sale, and this was a pair, but we decided to separate them. I paid 50 cents for each one. It was 50 cents? No, it was 50 cents.
And the other one was different. Yeah. The other one was like a bridge.
Yeah.
There's a picture.
So
there's a barn.
This one we had it for some, like, I don't know, since June.
Probably a year or two.
Yeah. And so for $14.95.
But that was also full price.
Yeah. And then this one, so it's actually, this is a part for a
It's a coffee. It's a coffee craft.
Yeah, for a coffee.
12 cup.
So this one, so I think we actually buy like the entire unit, and no,
Not
okay.
that one. That one came in a box.
Yeah, because I remember sometimes what we like, if the unit doesn't work, then we just part it out.
But that one came from. It was in its own box replacement. It was from a bin store, I believe.
Okay. And
Probably
then
paid $2 for it.
yeah, and then this one. Wow, this one.
That was a fast seller. Sold in one day.
Yeah, this one actually. I was because you paid like what, like.
I think I paid 12 or between or 15. It might have been 15 at the most.
Yeah, so this one it had the tags, but it wasn't like it had like the buttons and stuff like in a little baggie, so you could tell that it wasn't used. And so
It was new, missing tags because it
yeah,
still had
pretty much.
the little thing that the tag hooks onto, but the tag was missing.
Yeah, so this brand sells really good for us, especially when it's merino wool.
A merino wool silk blend.
Yeah. So
That's what sold it.
and $49.95 plus shipping, so that was a pretty good buy. And this is a Bob Timberlake men's button-down shirt. I'm sorry. So this one sold for $14.50. I don't remember where we got this one.
I think that's from the bins.
From the bins as well.
And when we say the bins, we mean the Goodwill bins.
The Goodwill bins, yeah. And this one is Rise Society, my men's short sleeve.
We've had that for a while.
Yeah. I was
Probably
surprised
a
it
year or two.
sold. Yeah. So it sold for $19.95 plus shipping. And then
That's
this
a New
one.
York Rangers Antigua. So NHL hockey team sweater. And it was in excellent condition. I couldn't say it was new though, but it was pretty much new. And I think it sold in a couple months.
Yeah, about
Not slow, but not fast. So
yeah. So $29.95.
it is hockey season, I think.
Yeah, and then this one's match and match sticks men's cargo pants. So this we got in because of the style, because we had never heard about this brand before. But we got like 3 of them right when we bought
I think
them.
they're from Japan or something.
Yeah, something like that. We bought like 3
We
of
bought
them.
3 of them, and they're just like work
they all
pants,
sold.
or they're work pants, or no, I think there's one left. They're work pants or like security pants or something.
Oh, okay.
They're not just regular pants. They're like for work.
Yeah, so they sold. So yeah, so for $24.95 plus shipping. And then this one we got it recently at the bins. It was just laying there. It was very weird because it was just laying there. I think somebody maybe returned it because it was already, it was in a picked, in a already picked over bin, picked through bin or whatever. And so this one sold for $29.95. It did have a couple like stains, so we weren't sure if it was gonna come off. But I washed it and it came off. So I mean, we sold it really quick.
But we weren't worried about it either because that's also work related clothing. It's actually coveralls that are fire resistant. That's what FR stands for. And as soon as we saw that, we knew it was value.
Yeah.
So we just had to clean it up, and they sold really fast.
Yeah. So I guess things that are like fire resistant, they just sell really good. And so we always keep an eye out for that. And so a lot of people too, like they just, I guess because they have a couple stains or whatever, like, they just leave the stuff behind. But if most of the stuff we're able, like, we kind of already know what things can come off and what things most likely are not. And so we took a chance and, it worked out. But I do know that with this new eBay thing that's going on,
with the clothes quality on each listing, that has to be more specific.
Has to be more specific, and it might lower your chances of selling your item, I guess, because of the condition. But I mean,
just gotta have to be more picky.
Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, we try to do our best, making sure we don't pick up items like that unless our items that are like people don't care because they're gonna stain them anyway. But yeah. So next we have this is a set. This is a lamp set that we got at Goodwill.
Made by Marvel.
Yeah, this is vintage. And it took a while to sell. But it did have a couple of dents, and it's because it's made out of a plastic. I guess the lamp over time, like, kind of made the plastic soft or something.
They were laying on their side or something, like for a long time, and they had a dent on the side of the head.
Yeah, but I'm sure once like they turn on the light and stuff, it'll probably go back. to its normal shape. But this one sold for $24.95 plus shipping. And then these are some Ann Taylor Loft women's cut off distressed jeans. This ones, I think we got them at the bins. So I've been picking up some Loft and some like mall, like some of the most common mall brands like Hollister and some American Eagle too, like on the jeans. And they don't sell for a lot of money, but we noticed that they do sell fast. And so, I mean, we know just like a bread and butter, we've been picking them up. So this sold for $14.20 plus shipping. And then this I got it at a yard sale. This lady, she had a bunch of this brand, and she was just like, "Yeah, that's a really expensive brand and all that." But I didn't want to look it up right there at the spot because it was just us there. And so she sold them for me for $3 a piece, and then we kind of got a bunch of them. So she made us a deal. So we ended up paying like $2 per item, and we actually I think I only got 2 shirts, right, from this one, I think.
I think you got more than that.
Yeah, but I got some pants, but the shirts, 2 of them already sold. So this
I
one.
think it was 3 shirts and 2 pants.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So it sold for $24.95 plus shipping. And then this one, Jamie Sadak women's capri polyester pants. So Jamie Sadak, every time I find it, like it sells really quick. This one's only sold for $15, but usually we're able to get like $30 for the shirts. And so, $15 plus shipping. This next one is a vintage Eddie Bauer woman's large wool silk blend sweater. So this one we got at a yard sale as well. I paid like $3 for it, and it sold for $25 plus shipping. This one had a lot of interest, and so I was surprised that it took a little bit to sell, but it had a lot of watchers until somebody sent us an offer for $25, so we sold that as well.
And we paid how much for it?
$3. And then the meters. So when we first started, we actually were selling meters a lot. Between the meters and water filters, we were selling a lot of them.
Because we would find them a lot in one of the bin stores that we used to go to. We still go to it, but not as much. So we would find them for like $1, and they would usually be complete. I mean, we would go for the ones that are complete, and pretty much as long as you don't sell ones that are expired, because they come with these little lancets, and if they have an expiration date on them, and as long as they're not expired, you can sell them. And then if they are expired, what we would do is just take the lancets out and sell the unit, by itself, or sell the lancing device by itself. Those sell as well.
Yeah.
We don't really look for these anymore, but they were kind of a strong bread and butter for us for the beginning, like the first year.
Yeah, and then it's crazy because I remember that at some point.
I don't really see them anymore.
Yeah, and I remember at some point because we had a lot of like parts because we couldn't. Sometimes we would get the set like the boxes and they were missing things. And then one time I was just like, let me see if they sell them in parts. Like you never know. And I looked it up and yeah, they were selling like the pens separate.
The lancet device.
Yeah, the lancet device.
Lancing device.
And so we started selling them like that, and those sold as well. Those sold really quick as well. So $14.95. They're not like big money makers, but like
if you're buying them at $1,
yeah,
that's what we were buying them at.
And then this one, Pop Icon Clothing, Buckle men's long sleeve shirt. So
I think that was from the bins.
This one sold for $13 plus shipping. This one,
it's not a. We probably shouldn't have got it. I get the brand when I looked it up had some shirts that were higher price, but I think it was because they were more intricate, or they had more stuff going on them. These were more plain, so they went for cheaper. But look, we got them at the bin, so they were like less than $2.
yeah. And then this one, just disregard the buyer's name here. I just noticed that. So this one is a Ford Mustang Haynes repair manual. So manuals for us sell really good.
Mm-hmm.
Some manuals can go for a lot of money. This one we got at the bins. It was pretty beat up. So, I mean, we were able to still sell it for $20. But yeah,
apparently the year I thought it was going to sell for more. I didn't even look it up because I knew the manuals were usually good, but the year range is what made this one less expensive because we literally just sold a BMW one. Obviously, his BMW is a little more high end for $80, and we sold it like I think a month ago. So sometimes these things can go for like they can go for $100 sometimes if it's a more rare model car that it's for. You know, something old that you can't really find a lot online for it, so you need the manual. But yeah, $20. Probably,
Yeah, pretty good.
I think we paid $1 for it.
Yeah. And then this one is a hawk fishing state of Florida.
That one I kind of bought for
Not bad.
myself. I wanted to keep it. We
But
paid
it's
we
sold.
paid $10 for that one because I was halfway wanted to keep it, but I listed it anyway and it sold for 21. Not a big flip, but it sold.
Yeah. And then this one.
That was a good find.
Yeah, this was a good find. We found it at one of the thrift stores that we go a lot to, and I'm very like I'm always looking at everything. You know, I go to the thrift store and I'm like, I'm gonna check out the electronics. Although we don't want to sell that many electronics anymore because we got a lot of returns.
But this one was brand new, sealed
Yeah.
in the box.
And when I looked it up, I think we paid like $10 for it, right?
Or
Yeah.
15.
No, it was $10, and we paid $10 for it. I think I'm pretty sure. So anyway, it doesn't matter.
15 is still good.
We
It's a
ended
120.
up we ended up selling for 120. So this was pretty good. So yeah, this one sold for $120 plus shipping. I wanted to keep that honestly, but I'm like no, because $120.
It's a fancy
is a lot.
thermostat because we haven't said what it is. I mean, you guys can read, but it's
I
a
mean,
fancy thermostat.
It could be 3 light smart thermostat.
I think it even comes with a. It doesn't come with it, but you can download an app to control it with your phone and stuff like that. It's smart house thermostat style stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then we sold a pair of not a pair, but American Eagle women's straight jeans for $15 plus shipping. And those actually we got it at the bins too, right?
Or those were a donation from
yeah,
a friend.
Sometimes friends give us their clothing that they don't want anymore.
We got a bunch of these. American Eagle, they sell very well on
Yeah.
eBay, at least. I don't know about the other platforms, but on eBay they sell very well, but they only sell for $15 pretty much. Some models go, some more popular models go for 20, but that's about it. So unless you're getting these like super cheap or for free, like we did, they're not really worth it. But like if you get them for $1, yeah, they're gonna sell really fast.
Yeah. And then this one, it's a J. Crew men's gray, 100% lamb's wool sweater. It sold for $24.95 plus shipping. So again, anything that's wool, cashmere,
Silk,
all that, usually it will
not
sell.
not
for-
cotton, not polyester's okay, but it's still a cheaper material. So cotton and polyester you kind of want to stay away from if you want, a higher ASP, average sell price.
Yeah, unless it's like organic cotton or something.
Yeah, I guess organic cotton,
Yeah.
for the hippies.
And then this is Greg Norman's men's long sleeve golf pullover.
That one we've had for like a year.
Mhm.
Greg Norman is hit or miss. He's very popular with golf attire, but I think Callaway probably sells better than they do, but they're like the same type of shirts and stuff. But I think Callaway's a little bit better. But Greg Norman's still good if you can get it cheap. I think we paid $1 for that at the bins.
Yeah, and then this was just.
I don't know why I picked those up, and we've had those forever.
Yeah.
I don't know. We got those from Eagle. We don't even go there anymore.
Yeah, it was a bin store that we used to go to. So this only sold for $9.95. We honestly just wanted to get rid of them already because we had them for so long. But,
yeah, I probably paid $1 for them.
And then this,
it's a used Honeywell thermostat. It's a non-programmable one, so it's one of the cheaper ones. But those, pretty much all thermostats will sell pretty quick. People's ACs go bad, and They got to replace them. So,
So for 19.95 plus shipping.
and pretty sure I paid $1 or $2 for it. On this one, we got some Prana men's jeans. Where did we get these from? The bins? Yeah, I think we got these at the bins.
No, this one we got at the at a thrift store.
All right, well, we probably paid less than $5 for them. And Prana for us, every time we post them up, especially the men's jeans. I don't know about women's, but the men's always sells really quick. So
Yeah, and these ones were actually hemmed, so we noted that in the description, and they still sold.
yeah, they were 34.32, but they were actually 34.30s, I believe.
And these ones we sold it on Poshmark.
And then we got another. I think we got these at the same time. Wrangler 20X men's jeans, and they're like rugged jeans. I think they're for work and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
you can obviously wear them casually if you want. And they sell pretty fast, so I think they took a month to sell, something like that.
Yeah, I took an offer for $20 on this one. Sold it on Poshmark as well. And then this boots, we got him at the bins, right? At the Goodwill bins. So this ones I took an offer as well. They were kind of peeling in the inside, and so I was like, it's okay.
It's on the inside.
Yeah, so they sold for $18.
Took an offer on that too.
All right, and then this one's are some Levi's Stratus.
Those are old jeans also that we had. Those are from the beginning.
I know, you can tell the pictures are horrible.
Yeah.
So I also took.
We so slowly progressed.
This one, I think that's what we were asking for, $15. Yeah, so we sold that too. Poshmark, and then this one was a bundle. So women's oversized woven shirt. So this one, I actually got it at a yard sale, both of them. They were from the same yard sale actually. And so I got it because of the style, because it's kind of like gauzy. And so gauzy tops have been selling for us a lot. And so it sold pretty quickly. It had tags. And then the other one is a white birch anthropology women's utilities jacket. And so I took an offer. I took an offer for both of them, and they sold pretty quickly, right? As well.
All right, on this one, I picked this up from a friend actually during the hurricane that just went through. We're in Florida, by the way. We had two hurricanes go through last year. Everyone probably knows about that. On the second one, what was it called? Milton. We had to evacuate because we're in the Tampa area. We decided to go up to a friend's house in Georgia, and he invited us. We stayed up there until we lost power down here, so we had to come back after the power was restored. Luckily, there wasn't that much damage, but we came back with some goodies because my friend was getting rid of a bunch of stuff, getting ready to donate it to his Goodwill, his local Goodwill, from pretty much his daughter's room. So she had a bunch of plushies and even some clothes and stuff. So he let me go through them, and he was gonna, donate them anyway. So I picked out some good plushes, and we sold a bunch of them already. This is one of them. It's actually a hand puppet. It's I don't even know how to say it. Folkmanis River. That's the brand. It actually looks very realistic. So it's kind of a high-end plush, I guess. And I think we were selling it for more than 12, but then we took an offer on 12. I think we were selling it for 15. But it's used in very good condition, and like I said, like realistic, and it sold pretty quick. Cool. And this one was a bundle. We got this in a bundle deal at a yard sale, so it costed like almost nothing. The guy was just getting rid of his old skiing equipment for his family. Like it had men's stuff, women's stuff. Actually, it might have just been him and his wife, to be honest. And we've been selling little by little out of that bundle, and we sold these last week. So they were, like I said, they costed nothing. We sold them for, they gave us an offer for 18. This is part of the bundle as well. So just a bunch of scarves and beanies and hats and scarves. No, there's no scarf. There's a headband.
These are all vintage too.
Yeah, they're all old. They're probably all from the 90s at least. Oh, and there's socks in there too. Like those are like
Yeah.
wool ski socks. They're pretty thick.
Yeah, it actually reminded me of that movie, The Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, it's definitely
It's like
the
literally what they're wearing.
definitely the stuff.
Yeah.
So
this-
$20 for all that stuff. It costed nothing. He gave us like a whole bag full of stuff, and I think he gave, for a couple bucks he gave us a whole trash bag.
Yeah. And then this one was a 2-piece Talbot's women's button up. It was 2-piece. This one, I forgot where we got this one. It might have been the bins actually. Yeah,
A
it was
2-piece
bin.
at the bins.
Yeah.
I thought it was a yard sale.
Yeah, it was actually at the bins. I was pretty surprised. So it was because it was like I still had the hanger. Yeah, so I got that at the bins.
So it's a sweater and vest combo.
Yep. We took an offer on that. And then now moving to Mercari. Mercari's been really slow for us. I think it's all their changes that they're doing. And so I don't know how this new change is gonna work out, but I honestly like my sales have been plummeting from there. But we'll see how it works out. But
Keep listing.
I mean, sometimes like it's weird because sometimes I will sell like most of our high ticket items. I will sell them there, so I mean it works out still. So this one, this is a Inc. International Concepts jacket. This one we found it at the Goodwill bins, and it sold for $30.
So quickly too.
Yeah, I was pretty happy
Well,
because
perfect for winter.
And that was before the fee, so we got full price for that. And then this one, Calvin Klein.
We sold this one twice.
Yeah, it came back, and then we sold it again.
Brand new with tags. It was a great jacket. It didn't fit the guy the first time, and then someone else bought it.
Yeah, we got this at a yard sale for $10. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was a pretty good sale there.
And that's it for today's What's Sold video. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and see you on the next one.
I need